How do you make life less complicated? Do you ever feel like you are sometimes making decisions, saying things that actually make things worse, or that you are your own worst enemy? Life is complicated enough. And so how do we begin to go, how do I make this less complicated with my words, with my actions, whatever situation we kind of find ourselves facing? Now, the musician Herbie Hancock says it's part of life to have obstacles. It's about overcoming obstacles that's the key to happiness. So the first thing to recognizing, like, okay, how do I make this less complicated, is identifying the obstacle. And have we ourselves created that obstacle or not? And Proverbs gives us some really helpful wisdom in this when it says, those who dig a pit will fall in it. Those who roll a stone will have it turned back on them. So the obstacles that we are creating, like, are we just digging ourselves into a hole deeper and deeper? Like, what are the things that we just keep at in the exact same direction? Like, we're not willing to change course. We're not willing to try something different. Who are we listening to that kind of helps us as we are digging that hole deeper? And how do we stop ourselves and go, you know what, no more. I am no longer going to do that. And on the other side, right, that whole thing about a stone will have to, those who roll a stone will have it turned back on them. That sense right there of what do we need to let go of? I go, you know what, I just need to get out of the way of this. What are the things that we hold on to, the burdens, the situations with people, the things that we've said, the things that we've done, and we just keep pushing it in the same direction, and all it's going to do is roll back over us and crush us. And so how do we begin to go, you know what? I don't need to hold on to that pain. I don't need to hold on to that past any longer, because it's not going to help. It's not going to move you forward. It's not going to make your life less complicated. And the sports legend, Michael Jordan, says, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it, or step on the other side of it. That's my added one, right? Go, you know what? I don't want any more of this. It's not helpful. It's not healthy. I just need to let it be. And so if we're trying to approach obstacles, things in new ways and new perspectives, if we're going, you know what? I could use some wisdom. Who are we reaching out to for help? What are we willing to change about the way we approach things? Because all of that goes into sometimes how we make our life a little less complicated or a little more complicated. And so what are you willing to stop going in that direction, stop digging that hole, and what are you willing to say, you know what, I'm not going to push this anymore. I'm going to let it go. Pray with me. God of wisdom, give us the courage to stop digging those holes that lead us nowhere and to let go of the burdens we keep trying to push around. Give us the strength and wisdom to navigate around, through, under, sidestep, and go over the obstacles of life. Inspire us in how we can make our life less complicated, and how we approach situations, and who we reach out to for help. May we make changes today that will help us thrive. Amen.